The story of Samuel's dedication. Once upon a time, in the quiet village of Greenshire, there lived a young boy named Samuel. From an early age, Samuel had a burning desire to become the greatest blacksmith in the land. His fascination with metalwork began when he saw a beautifully crafted sword in the town square during a festival. The sword shimmered under the sunlight, its sharp blade reflecting rays like a mirror. Samuel asked the local blacksmith, Old Master Griffin, who had made such a perfect weapon. Griffin told him it had taken years of practice, patience, and unrelenting dedication to reach such a level of craftsmanship. From that day on, Samuel vowed to learn the art of blacksmithing, no matter how long it took or how difficult the journey might be. Samuel's journey to become a blacksmith was far from easy. He began by cleaning the workshop, fetching water, and running errands for Master Griffin. For months, he was not even allowed near the forge, a frustration that weighed heavily on him. His friends would often tease him, saying he was just a servant, not a true apprentice. But Samuel remained dedicated. Every night, when everyone else had gone to bed, he would study the tools, learning their uses by observing the work Griffin did during the day. His hands often ached from the heavy lifting, and there were many nights he would collapse into bed, exhausted. Yet, each morning, he would wake up before dawn, eager to learn something new. His dedication became his fuel, pushing him forward when others would have given up. He knew that mastery took time and effort, and he was willing to give everything for his dream. Years passed, and slowly but surely, Samuel's dedication began to pay off. Master Griffin started allowing him to help with smaller projects. Samuel crafted horseshoes, nails, and farming tools, each piece improving his skills. He made mistakes along the way. His first batch of nails was brittle, and his first attempt at making a horseshoe resulted in a warped mess. But with each failure, Samuel did not despair. He learned from his mistakes, refining his technique and paying close attention to every detail. His work became smoother, more precise, and stronger. Griffin noticed Samuel's progress and began to trust him with larger tasks, giving him more freedom in the workshop. It was Samuel's unwavering dedication that allowed him to endure the hardships, slowly transforming him from an apprentice into a skilled blacksmith. Finally, one day, the king's messenger arrived at the village, seeking the best blacksmith to craft a sword for the kingdom's most skilled knight. Master Griffin, now old and unable to take on such a massive task, recommended Samuel for the job. Samuel worked tirelessly for weeks, pouring all his years of learning and dedication into the sword. He worked late into the night, ensuring every strike of the hammer was perfect. When the sword was finished, it was even more magnificent than the one that had inspired Samuel as a child. The king's knight was so impressed by the craftsmanship that Samuel's reputation spread throughout the land. The village of Greenshire had never been prouder, and Samuel knew that it was his dedication that had led him to this moment. His story became a lesson to all in the village, showing that no matter how long or difficult the journey, dedication and hard work could turn even the most impossible dream into reality.